Everyone, and welcome to Makeup440plus. Finally, I am going to film my IMATS haul and talk a little bit about it as I go. It was my first IMATS, so I didn't vlog, I didn't take a lot of pictures. I was lucky enough to meet up with another fellow YouTuber who I spent the day with and got to know, and it was absolutely fabulous. It made the day. I think I enjoyed that probably the most out of the whole day. So I'm going to put a link to her channel down below. She's really talented. She does the most beautiful makeup and she's just an absolute joy. She really truly loves what she does and she has a real passion for makeup, and I so enjoy watching her videos, but I really enjoyed spending the day with her. It was absolutely insane. I had a really big day. I got up about 4 in the morning and flew to Sydney, and it was a long day walking around. I think I'm still recovering and it's like a week later, so yeah, really took it out of me. I think next time I'll go for 2 days though and spend a day getting the things that I really want, making a list of the items I actually want, go to those vendors, purchase the items I want, and then go back the next day and watch a lot of the you know, the shows that they put on, the makeup tutorials and all that sort of thing, and have another look around and see what else I can grab. So there was a lot of things there that I didn't realize were there. I wasn't I didn't plan it well, so that's a lesson learnt for me for next time. So anyway, let's get on with it. I'm not going to go in the order that I actually went to the stalls, and I will be bending because I've got so much stuff, so I've got to grab stuff out of the bags. One of the things that I got was this, I think it's Miron is how you pronounce it. So this is the mixing medium, and I bought 4 pigments. Now I'm not going to do swatches today. I will do tutorials and swatches and everything on the makeup that I got in other videos, because I got so much and I want to use the products and show you how they work, etc. I believe this is an Australian company, so I got some beautiful pigments which I actually played with today, and I've actually used 3 of these, and I used them wet and dry. So I will just zoom in and I will show you my eye look. I also posted some pictures on Instagram. This is a fabulous product. I just love it. It's pigments that you can use wet or dry, but the really nice thing about them is you can actually mix them and make other colours out of them. So I got this beautiful opal colour, which is absolutely fabulous and quite iridescent. So this is obviously not a day look that I've done today. This is fairly, you know, outrageous, but I really wanted to play with these pigments and to see what they did and what they were like. So I've got the opal on my brow bone and I've sort of mixed a bit in. I've also put a bit with another colour. The other colour I have on today is called Sapphire, and it's this beautiful blue colour, but it actually changes colour. I've left the colours on my palette, which is really messy, and I don't want to blind you, but to give you an idea of how they change colour, this is the Sapphire in the bottle, and yet this is the colour that the sapphire comes out. There's not much left of the amethyst. This is the amethyst in the bottle, but it actually turns this beautiful burgundy colour, and then the opal, of course, which is white with opalescent colours. So I got that, and I also got a turquoise, because anybody who watches me knows I love turquoise. So I got those, and it was really great for me because I didn't even know this company existed in Australia. So I'm going to have a look and see if I can find their website, and I'll probably purchase more items from them. But it actually says that it's made in the USA, so maybe it is an American company, I'm not sure. So next, I wanted to get a couple of things from MAC, but I went to MAC pretty much with things in mind that I wanted, and they were sold out of so many things. So I got a large bottle of the Face and Body foundation. Now, I tried this out yesterday, and I found it really interesting. I'm in N5. So I was really pleased because I'd actually matched myself basically online, so it was good to have the MAC girls there who you know, could tell me what my colour was. So yesterday I mixed it with a little bit of my my MAC Luster Drops, but I built this up. This is really quite a sheer foundation, which I wasn't really expecting, and you've really got to work it into the skin, which is also something I wasn't expecting. So you apply it. I actually ended up doing 3 really sheer layers. The best part was it didn't cake on me, it didn't look vile, it was beautiful and airbrushed finish really, so I was really pleased with that. I did save money. Of course they had, you know, discounts off, but it's not the money side of things that I was interested in. It was more being able to buy products here in Australia that aren't available. I also got a pigment in white, which I purchased before I bought the opal pigment, but I'm sort of happy that I got the white one because it's different to the opal. I got this beautiful blush. This is in, and Trish should have had her glasses on, but she wasn't thinking properly. This is in Breezy. It's this beautiful sort of plummy colour, which I absolutely love. And I also got a MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. Because it's coming into summer here, I got it in the medium plus because the N5 will be probably a little dark for me in winter, so I got the medium plus rather than, she suggested I get the darker one, but I thought in winter time, if this is a little dark for me, I'm better off having the lighter powder so that I can lighten my foundation up a little. So they were my MAC purchases. So ducking again, I'll just bring the bag, one of the bags up beside me so that it's easier and I don't keep disappearing. So one of my, yay, IMATS. So happy that I went. I really, look, if you get the experience to go, do it, because it really was worth it. One of the other stores I went to was Lime Lily, and they had these palettes for sale. What I didn't realise was this is actually a 12 palette, and I actually only bought 10 inserts, but they've got a website, so I'll probably buy more because I really like their colours. And the great thing is about this palette is it's got the little holes on the back to actually poke your palettes out. So these are the colours that I chose. These two here are blushes, so I got a sort of peachy colour and this beautiful sort of darker plummy colour, which I probably didn't need more of. Then I got some fairly basic neutrals and this beautiful sort of blue colour because this is so in and on trend at the moment, but I got basically some neutrals and this beautiful plummy colour, with which I also got this one, which has got some shimmer in it, so just to, you know, add a bit of colour, but you know, keeping with a fairly neutral look because I don't have a great deal of neutral sort of colours. So I really liked that, and this was another company that I wasn't even aware of. So I'm really, that was one of the big things about IMATS, was that I found companies that I didn't know existed. Some of which, of course, I did know existed, had to go to Inglot. Don't own any, or haven't owned any Inglot products prior to going to IMATS. So I grabbed 2 blushes. I got shimmery blushes. I like shimmery blushes. I feel like they just give me a bit more glow to my cheeks. So I got this colour, which is this beautiful, it's sort of a really interesting colour. It's quite peachy, but it's also a bit pink. So it's quite an interesting, it's so hard today with the light, sorry, that it is really, really overcast outside. We had a thunderstorm at like 4:30, 5 o'clock this morning, which sent the dogs absolutely crazy. So if I look tired, that's why. And I also got this blush, which I absolutely loved the colour of. You can see a trend here. This is quite a plummy sort of blush as well. So it's this beautiful plummy colour, which I just love. I haven't tried these yet because you know what I'm like. I like to save things and use them after I've shown you guys, which is absolutely killing me. But I have to say, yesterday I did bust into my Inglot Freedom System palette because I just couldn't wait anymore. So I did post photos on Facebook of the look that I did with this, which was a pinky sort of look. So I got the 10-piece Freedom set, and these are the colours that I got in the range. So I got a white, I'm just trying to put the lid down, sorry. I got this white, I got this beautiful black, I got this beautiful pink colour, which I've used in my crease and to sheer out colour yesterday. Then I basically got these tones, and this Senna tone is the same colour as that. Then I got mattes and shimmers in the same shade range, in the grey and in the in really natural tones. I got a blue because blue is so on trend at the moment, so, and I do love my blue, and I've had a few requests for a blue smoky eye. And then I got these are quite lovely. I'll see if I can just swatch them for you. So they're varying shades of really subtle, soft, pinky colours. So I got those because I just thought they'd be really nice for if I have to do makeup on somebody who's really fair, etc. You know, it gives me a really nice range of colours. So I have to say I'm really impressed. I absolutely love the Freedom System. Inglot also offered a 20% off voucher from their Australian website, so I may yet purchase a couple of other items, I'm not sure. But it was crazy. Inglot was just mad. What else did I get? Sorry, I'm throwing stuff on the floor. From, here's my little IMATS band, which I'm keeping for prosperity. I also got, there was a store that had a mixture of items. So I got one of the Bye Bye Under Eyes from IT Cosmetics. I used this yesterday with the MAC foundation, and I was absolutely floored. You need a quarter of the size of a glass head pin to do under both eyes, and that's probably still too much. Honestly, if you're like me and you have those fine lines under your eyes and crepiness under your eyes and the powder settles into them, this stuff rocks. It didn't move, it didn't budge. It was just absolutely beautiful. So I'm really impressed with that. I also got a H2O eyes from IT Cosmetics. This one's just in black. So I don't have a waterproof, like I've got a lot of black eyeliners and they're great, but I don't have a waterproof one. And then they had a couple of, I'm assuming they're discontinued colours. This one is called Ray from Smashbox, so I'm assuming it's fairly old, but it's a beautiful colour. It's got a moisturiser inside it, in the centre of it, so it's just this beautiful rose sheer colour. I'll pop it on, shall I? And I'm putting it over my Kat Von D colour. But I just love these plummy tones, and this is more of a sheer wash rather than a you know, really dark sort of colour. So can't remember the name of the stand that had all those, but they had quite a variety of different. They had I'm trying to think of the name. They had no, it escapes me, it'll come back to me later, but they had Smashbox and IT Cosmetics and quite a few other ones. Then I went absolutely crazy with brushes. So basically the only stand that I went to was the Royal and Langnickel, because their brushes were just absolutely fabulous, and they were so cheap, it was just absurd. So I got this set, which is fairly glary, but this whole set was $15. So it's got a blush brush and some really nice eye brushes in it. So I'm a big fan of my eye brushes. and I use them a whole lot. I got another small stippling brush. This was, I think, can't see on the back, sorry. So I love these stippling brushes. If I'm using a really heavy blush, I love these skunk brushes to do the wash of colour on my cheek. I also love them to do like a highlight colour because they don't put a lot of colour down. So I really, really love my stippling brushes. And then just a whole range of brushes. A large eyeshadow brush, so just nice and big and fluffy. A angled brush, you'll see a theme here, there's quite a lot of angled brushes, but I love the angled brushes to push colour in my outer V and to run it through my crease and to blend the colour out. A nice just small eye brush for packing on colour. Another angled brush. Like I said, there's a theme. This is a little lip brush, so I thought that was really nice, and it was $2.50. So I have been using lip brushes more to apply my lipstick rather than actually, particularly my darker colours. Just I find I get less bleeding. I don't get a lot of bleeding from dark colours, thank goodness, but anyway, I'm going on. So here is another angled brush. Like I say, you'll see me put these to work. A really nice, this is quite a large shader brush, but it's a short shader, so tighter bristles, so great for doing, you know, under your eye or packing on colour. Another shader brush. I bought this brush, which was really interesting. I'm hoping you can see it. It's sort of cut out, so it's a fan brush, but it's actually got pieces cut out of it, and I'm planning on experimenting with it a little with pigments or something and doing like a wash of colour over my lid and pulling it out and seeing if I can get the colour to go with it. Or yeah, I'm just going to play with this a little bit. But the other thing I thought this would be great for, if I can't use it for my makeup, is for my nail art, because I often do my nails where I do a brush of colour over that. So I thought that was a really interesting brush and something I hadn't seen before. Another angled brush, another, this is a nice short little shader brush for packing on colour. Yet another angled brush. I also got two beautiful brushes, and I got these because they're red and they're my favourite colour. They're so incredibly soft, it's insane. I bought this one specifically to do contour with, so just to place the colour on here, and it, rather than pinching my brushes like I normally do, it sits really nicely in under your cheekbone to do contour colour. So I bought that specifically for that, because the outside bristles of course will help blend the colour out. So I got that, and I love the colour. They're so soft, it's crazy. I think this is from their silk range. And I also got this beautiful kabuki brush. I cannot even describe how soft this is. It's crazy. And it's actually an angled one, which I thought was really nice for buffing in powder, and even just a wash if I am doing a fairly neutral look and I just want a blush sort of, like a bronzed look. I can use this to sort of bronze my face with, because it's quite a large brush, but I do like the fact that it's angled, so you know, it'll blend colour just beautifully. So that is all of the brushes that I got from Royal and Langnickel. Love them, absolutely love them. There's one last thing that I did buy. One of the things I actually bought specifically to do for you guys, I bought a fabulous set of lashes, and I'm hoping you can see these, to do a look for Halloween. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but I just couldn't go past these. They were so pretty. They're like feathers, and they're pink and purple and white, so just had to get those lashes. And then they had a deal where they were selling from Model Rock lashes, where they were selling discontinued lashes, 10 for $20, so I thought that was pretty good. And I also got a backup duo glue in the dark, because I do love that. So Some of these I got double ups of, so I got 2 of these sets, which I really love. They've got crisscross on them with then the longer edge, so to really elongate your eye. I got 1 set of these ones, which I thought were just beautiful, just really full and flirty. These, which are a little bit spiky and a little bit crisscross, which I thought was really interesting. Excuse my shakes, you know what I'm like by now. These, which I thought were really fun, just nice and short at the inside and then spiky and extended on the outside. Another set of these, which have, like, you know, they're still spiky, but they're thicker in some spots and thinner in others. And these I thought were absolutely just delightful. I just couldn't go past these. I thought they were so much fun. And then these are probably duplicates, I think. So I got 2 sets of these ones. So they're quite nice. And then these also, which I think I might have showed, but I can't remember. So I thought they were really pretty. So basically that is my IMATS haul. So honestly, had just the most fantastic day. Again, thank you so much to my friend from Makeup Manic 88. Just love her to pieces. Don't know that I would have stayed at IMATS or enjoyed the day as much as I did without her. It was really a fun experience, and we will definitely be doing it again next year because it was just a blast. Really enjoyed just wandering around with her and looking at things and coming up with ideas of, you know, different things that we could do. So individually, of course, but still, it was absolutely great. So if you ever get a chance to go to IMATS, absolutely go. I have to say I spent an absolute bomb on makeup, and of course because I had to fly and everything else, it was not a cheap experience, but I'll definitely save again like I did this year. So I started saving this time last year for IMATS, so I've already started saving again now for IMATS next year so that I can go down and enjoy the day and just buy items that I want that aren't readily available here in Australia. And when you've got, you know, a good percentage off MAC and stuff like that, it's really great to be able to just, you know, go in and buy it. I actually have something else that I've just realised that I haven't shown you, but I don't know where it is. I'll have to show you in another video. I got a heap of stuff from Brain and Mouth Working Together, can't remember. No, it won't come to me. It totally escapes me. Ben Nye. Got a heap of stuff from Ben Nye, and I don't, I've put it away in a bag waiting to do this haul, and I've got to grab that bag. So there is another, I got a palette, a stack of eyeshadow bases, a beautiful luxe powder. So there is a couple of other items that I've actually not done in this haul, but you'll see them because I will definitely do looks using them, etc, etc. So hope you've enjoyed that. If you were there and I saw you or didn't see you, hi. But yeah, really enjoyed it. And anyway, hope you're all doing really, really well. I know this video was a little long, but there was a lot to fit in. So hope you're all doing great. Hope you're taking really good care of yourselves, and I will see you all again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.